Hello. Okay. Hello. Good morning. How are you?
Hi, very good morning. I'm good. How about you?
I'm well. Thank you. Can you please introduce yourself? And in the introduction, please cover your ServiceNow experience and your roles and responsibilities, please.
Okay, first, let me thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself.
Mm-hmm.
I am X. Uh, I have total 10 years of IT experience, out of which I have 5 years of experience in ServiceNow.
Mm-hmm.
I have started my career with Kingston version in ServiceNow, and recently we have migrated to Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to my roles and responsibilities, majorly I work on development part and minories I act as a consultant.
Mm-hmm.
We are a total of 10 team members, out of which 6 are developers and 3 are testers, and 1 is a lead.
Okay.
From the day-to-day activities, we support development activities and also the BAU.
Mm-hmm.
From the development perspective, we get the requests from different teams in the organization, and then after we get the request, we validate and try to develop according to the requirement. And most of the work we work, it's based on service catalogs.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from this daily activities, apart from the above activities, we also have this scrum call and daily stand-up meetings, during which we discuss about the each story and roadblocks. Apart from this, we also give weekly, monthly, and quarterly presentations to the client
Mm-hmm.
on what all the work and development works we have done.
Mm-hmm.
And after, for every bi-weekly, we even have a meeting with the larger audience where we will be presenting the development activities that we have done and which we are moving to the production, and we also do the documentation part.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from ServiceNow, I have even also worked on other ITSM tools like IBM Tivoli Suite, ServiceNow, SCOM,
Okay.
and Azure Log Analytics. And coming to the certifications part, I have done CSA from the ServiceNow part, and even I did logic monitoring certifications and Azure also.
Okay.
That's it from me.
Good. Thank you. So you are consultant now, correct?
Yeah, I'm consultant.
Okay. And you started your ServiceNow career with Kingston, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the changes that you observed from Kingston's to the latest version Tokyo? What is your observation?
There are first I would like to say about the UI part. UI has changed a lot,
Uh-huh.
and the second one is from the Tokyo perspective. We recently had a development like translator, which you can translate in different languages,
Mm-hmm.
and even service portal we have a language setting kind of thing. Even the admin homepage has been developed a lot, and reporting part has also developed a lot.
Okay, good. Fine. So, how much you scale yourself only as a developer? If I give you 10 points.
Okay, from developing perspective, I rate myself 6.5 out of 10.
6.5. Okay. So, what is client script?
Client scripts, it is um, if you want to perform any changes on the form level, we use client script.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's like from the form level changes we do through client script.
Okay. So, I have a scenario. Okay. The
Okay.
scenario is I created a custom table. In the custom table, I have a customer field. Customer field is a
Okay.
user reference field. Okay.
Okay.
And I also have two more. I also have one more field called managers. Okay.
Okay.
Managers is a list field.
Okay.
Okay. Now in the user table, I have, if I just go to any user, I have a manager means technical manager and business manager. For every user in my organization, we capture technical manager of the user, business manager of the user. Two managers are there. Okay.
Okay.
So what is my expectation is in the custom table page, if I change any user like customer, if I change the customer value to some Abraham Lincoln, in the list field, I want to get those two managers who are mapped to technical manager and manager in this list field.
Okay.
This is my requirement. How can we achieve it?
Okay.
You understood the
So,
requirement?
yeah, I understood. So first we'll be writing on change client script.
Very good.
The table we have to select is a custom table that we have created.
Hmm.
Then first we have to get the value of the use of the customer field.
Okay. Get value. What function you use it?
G underscore form dot get value of customer
Okay, fine.
label.
Uh-huh.
Um,
So what get value will return to you?
this will return the sorry, it's get value of reference. Sorry, no, get reference field I should get. It's not get value. Get reference of this user's this ID.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you use the get reference of customer. Okay, then
Then give me a second. I'm thinking how to achieve this.
okay. Moving to the next question. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. Let's say uh, in my custom table, okay,
Okay.
I created two UI actions. Okay, one UI action is create incident. Okay,
Okay.
and another UI action is create problem. Okay,
Okay.
so there are two UI actions. Now, let's say I am submitting a ticket. This using custom action. So from custom table, I am saving a record or submitting a record. That
Okay.
time, if I click the create incident or create problem. So I want to read the last clicked UI action, then give a pop-up to the user, say you already created an incident, you already created a problem for this particular record. Okay, so
Okay.
you need to do like this. So you need to display the last clicked UI action and then give a alert to the user before he submit it. This is the requirement.
Okay.
How can we do it?
Okay. Like we have a function called get action name.
Where it is there? It is under.
Uh, it's under the client script.
Hmm.
So it's the same. Again, I'll select the all
Which
the
client? Which
parameters
type of
required.
client script you use?
It's on submit.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay. On submit, if you will give and let's suppose I'm creating a variable like where message is equals to
Mm-hmm.
g underscore form dot get action name.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will just alert saying like the last click this and variable which I have created is message, right? I'll store it in the message and then pop.
Okay. So when we use get action name, what exactly it will write? It will write the
The last action we have performed.
yeah. If you go to UI action page, you see UI action name, correct?
Yeah.
Will it write the UI action name or will it write something else if I use get action name?
No, it will write the action name, UI action name.
Mm-hmm. So let's say my UI action name is create space incident. In create capital C, incident capital I. So will it write the same name which I given as a name?
Space, I think it will not accept.
Then what it will write? So I given my UI action name as okay, capital C,
Okay.
create space capital I incident. This is my UI action name. Even the same name will also show in the form. Okay, as a button.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
the get action name will write what?
I think it will be like create underscore incident.
Create underscore incident where it is there. Where it is there in UI action page. Okay, fine. So can I write a client script in background script?
So, can you repeat the question?
Can I write a client script in background script page?
Background script page, client script? No.
Why? Why no?
Um, Usually we write it to perform only business side, business scripts.
No, my question is can I write a client script? Client script means client script APIs. Okay, like gform, guser on
Yeah.
background script page.
No, because we wanted to perform CRUD operations, like database related actions. So no, we can't do.
We can't do. Okay, good. What are the actions you can do using UI policy? Sorry.
UI policy, we can make a field mandatory, read only, visible,
Uh-huh.
and even we can write a script.
Okay. Apart from these three actions plus script, can we also do anything else?
Yeah, we can clear the field value.
Mm-hmm. Apart from this, we can also do anything else.
Apart from this, yeah, if we want to make any related list action only visible, then we can do.
Very good. Okay. Now, what is the difference between UI action and a client script?
UI action in a client script.
Yes.
Um, Both are purpose of both is almost the same, but apart from the functionalities like if you don't mandatory read only and visible can only be written here in UI policies, but there are many other actions which we can do from client script, like if you want to know the old value, new value, and we can write those and
Mm-hmm. Means both are equal. Or which one? Like which one you suggest?
uh, basically client script is better to use it, but as a best practice, it should be UI policy. When, like, if you want to, if there are conditions where both are triggering at the same time, then UI policy will be the best one.
Okay. So what is the difference between these two?
Between UI policy and client script.
Yes.
Okay. Let us suppose if you have a condition like you want to, you have four fields like You wanted to know the cancelled reason. Um, okay, let me explain with an example. Suppose you have a custom table, it's a leave request, and you have a leave request type like um, uh, paternity leave, maternity leave, or PTO.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have cancelled the leave request, you should get a field like reason for the for cancelling it.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is the case, so for each and every leave type, like let us suppose for if you have selected parent leave type, you have to there should be a field displaying like parent leave for how many days.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have selected maternity leave, then you should get a pop up or get another field
Mm-hmm.
saying like maternity leave is for how many days and paternity field should be hidden. So if we wanted to achieve this kind of requirement, then the client script will be easy.
Mm-hmm.
Just since because from through UI policy we have to mention many of the actions, many of the conditions. So it is a little tough. So
Okay.
it's easy to use client script.
Okay. Fine. If I create a client script, in which table it will start?
Client script.
Yes.
Scripts will store in.
Okay. Fine.
No, don't.
Okay. Fine. No problem. Now, uh, okay. Fine. So, what is a script include?
Script include it is a type of a class which we use in business rules. It is used to it is mainly used from the server side.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, can you just give an example where script include can be used?
Um, it is used for user details population.
Mm-hmm. So, user details population. Why you need script include? Why can't we use get reference?
Yeah, get reference. So the field you select should be a reference kind of field.
Mm-hmm.
But through script include, it does not need a reference type of field. It can be a normal string type of field as well.
Okay. So, how you call a script include from client script, client side?
Using glide ajax.
Mm-hmm. What is the abbreviation of glide Ajax? Ajax?
Ajax, asynchronous Java.
Asynchronous Java? Okay. How you call a script include from non-client side, means server side or other sides?
Mm-mm. Apart from client side, how to call
Call a
it?
script include, yes.
We can even call it on the business rules as well with script link to dot function name.
Yes, how you call it? Like, let's say my script include name is ABC. Okay.
Okay.
Inside
Okay.
ABC, I have a XYZ function. So now
Okay.
I want to trigger the function from maybe a business rule or a schedule job or a maybe some reference qualifier somewhere. Okay, how we call it?
Okay.
What is the syntax?
ABC dot XYZ.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Uh, in script include to trigger a function. Okay, let's say I have X. I am triggering a function from client side. Okay, so script include name is ABC, function name is XYZ. Okay,
Okay.
so what is the syntax you write it in client side?
Client said where gr is equals to new glide ajax of ABC.
Mm-hmm.
That is the script include name.
Very good. Yeah.
Then gr dot sysparam no no yeah yeah gr dot add param of sysparam underscore name.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have to give the method name, that is xyz in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Then again we have to give gr dot add param off, and now we have to link the client and server methods.
Mm-hmm.
After that we have to use geo.getXML off. You have to give the like any of the function name to call the script include.
So gr dot get x
Response from the script include.
gr dot get xml. That's it. That line is ended. Correct? Or do we need to give?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the difference between get xml and get xml wait?
It's like getXML will not wait for the response from the server. It will just complete the transaction without waiting.
Which is
Whereas getXML will wait for the transaction to complete.
asynchronous call in these two?
Yeah, correct.
No, among these
No,
two.
no, no. No, not these two. One is synchronous and what another one is asynchronous. It's
Yeah,
like
in these two,
what
which is asynchronous, which is synchronous.
asynchronous is getXML.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
GetXML wait is synchronous.
Okay. So, I have a sysid. Okay, so
Okay.
I will give you the sysid, right? First of all, what is
Okay.
sysid?
It is an unique global identifier, and it will be the it's an unique, as I said, it's a unique value. This value will be assigned for each and every record that we create.
Mm-hmm. So, I give you a sysid, and it's a sysid of one of the problem record.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to know how many incidents are mapped to that particular problem.
Okay.
Okay, now, yeah, this is your situation. You have the sysid of a problem. Now I want to know how many incidents are attached to that problem. So what kind of code you write it? You understood the
Um,
question?
yeah, I have the SysID of the I have the problem SysID, and we wanted to get the list of all the incidents mapped to that particular problem.
Number of incidents. I want the count only.
Okay, you want only the count. Okay.
Yeah.
This should be this we can write from the background scripts. First, we'll be where gr is equals to new glide record of the incident table,
Mm-hmm.
and gr dot add encoded query, where here we'll give the parent. Sorry, it's a problem ID is equals to this is ID.
Mm-hmm.
We'll copy the encoded query from the incident and paste it here. Then gr dot add query. No, sorry, gr dot query. Then while
Mm-hmm.
will gr dot next gr dot um, sorry gs dot print of gr dot number to get the list of all the numbers, or else we can get gs dot print of gr dot get row count.
Mm. So where you write this gr dot get row count?
Before while while loop
Then why while loop is required here?
to get to know the list of incident numbers. If not, we don't need actually.
Okay. So yeah, fine. I don't want the incidents list, but I want only the count.
Yeah, if we want to count, we don't need to write while loop.
Very good. Okay. So now, you okay in the same scenario. I asked you to close the incidents. Get
Close the instance. Okay.
get the list of problem. Get the list of incidents from that problems SID. Okay, and then
Okay.
also close them if they are active. So now in the same code, how what else you need to write? You understand the question?
Yeah, I understood the question. So here we need to give the while loop
Mm-hmm.
like gr dot one second. 1 second. Can you repeat? You wanted to update the
So I
description or
given
close?
I given you a problem CCD and I want to get
Okay.
first all the incident records. You got it.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
those incidents if they are active, then I need to close them. State equal to close or state equal to resolve.
Okay. If they are active, then only you have to close it. If not, no.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. First, I have used a gr.encoded query to give the problem sysID,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'll give something like gr.add query of active is true.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll get the count
Okay.
gr.query gr.get row
Why
count.
can't we add this active equal to true also in encode query? Why we need to
Yeah, we
additionally
can do that.
we can do that. Okay, good. Next, proceed,
Yeah.
please.
Then I will go. Then I'll write the while loop.
Mm-hmm.
Then state, I'll check it. If it is active, then I'll map with gr.state is equals to 6, which is used for closing.
Hmm. gr dot state equal to close 6 and then end the loop, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you execute this particular script, it will fail. What could be the reason?
Um, it will fail. Okay.
Means the operation will not run. Means it will not work if you execute the same line. You said you open the while loop, gr dot state equal to 6 you said and then end the loop.
Okay.
I
Mm-mm.
am saying
Oh,
if
gr.update.
okay, gr dot update. Okay, even though okay, gr dot update you write it, still
Okay.
it will not execute. It will end up with an error, especially for this particular scenario.
Okay.
What could be the reason? Okay, no problem. So now, you said you have ITOM experience, correct? Event management.
Yeah, event management.
Okay. And how you are going to read the events? What topic you use? What concept you use? Let's say
Read the.
I have a server.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Okay.
want to
Yeah.
monitor the server fluctuations. How I can read it from ServiceNow side? Which topic I need to trigger? Okay.
Fluctuations.
Okay. Tell me what you implemented in item. So what you did in item?
Okay. ITAM. We have integrated with the Oracle 11G tool.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Then we have tried to fetch all the events from that tool to ServiceNow.
How ServiceNow knows the how is ServiceNow connects the Oracle database and get the events? That's my question, initial question.
Okay, okay, it's through mid server.
Okay, yeah, proceed it.
So we have installed the mid server on the Oracle 11G server.
Mm-hmm,
So this gets all the it's acts a connector between the ServiceNow and the end tool.
mm-hmm,
Then first it will try to get all the events from that Oracle 11G,
mm-hmm.
and it will be placing it in the ServiceNow.
To get the
Then we
events,
do filtering.
yeah, to get the events from Oracle, do we need any additional job to run in ServiceNow side or in between them?
Additional job in the sense like filtration has to be done from the tool itself.
That
Like
is like
what?
after once after receiving it. Like let's say you receive 100, you filter maybe 5, which are maybe high priority incidents or high priority fluctuations. Okay, but not
Okay.
every event. That is fine. But to receive the event, okay, to monitor those events and report to ServiceNow, do we need any additional thing to be activated?
E- Event queue.
Okay, fine. What is discovery?
Okay. Discovery it is used to this. I am not sure about the discovery.
Okay, let's say from Oracle tool, you received an alert.
Okay.
Okay, you call it as a
Okay.
event. Okay,
Yeah.
then
Mm.
for that Oracle, maybe it's a server is down, 95% of the space is occupied. Okay,
Okay.
that you got it and you filtered it. Once you receive that, then what you do in service
Okay. First we get the event. Then after that we do event filtration.
now? Mm-hmm,
Then after that we do alert mapping.
mm-hmm,
Once after the alert mapping, we do the alert filtration.
mm-hmm.
Then we map it with the CI. Then we create an incident for that
Okay, so how you create a CA? Sorry, how you create an incident?
incident.
Yes.
Like we do these event correlation rules. We write it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Okay, fine. So now, um, what is REST?
Rest.
Yes, REST.
It's a kind of API.
It's a kind of API. Why we use REST?
Um, it is used for integrations in ServiceNow.
Mm-hmm. So can you just give one example where you use REST?
This we have used in integrating with ServiceNow with another ServiceNow instance,
Mm-hmm.
and even we have used for ServiceNow to Jira integration.
Okay. And you mentioned something called JAMF in the resume, right? So JAMF, can you
Yeah.
explain what is JAMF and what you did on that integration?
Okay. JAMF it is a third-party tool which is used for mm, it is used for monitor. It's a kind of a device management tool.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the first we need to get the request API from that particular JAMF tool. With this we got it by connecting with the vendor and we got the list of APIs.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that we have to expose this source that is a service now REST API. We have to give it in the, we have to give after that once we expose this we get the JAMF server details. Then we have the REST API Explorer where we have mentioned the JAMF server details. Like we give the endpoint HTTP headers and user authentication method.
Mm-hmm.
Then we check if the
Which method you use here to configure this in REST?
get method.
Okay, so once you get the data, So let's say
Okay.
you trigger get method. Okay, how you trigger a REST message here? So you create a REST. You have a JAMF endpoint. Okay, you created a JAMF REST message. You created in the REST message. You said
Yeah.
get. Okay. Now after creating that get REST message get method, what you do next?
Then we try to, after the REST message, we create the REST methods. After that, we try to write, I mean, what type of data you wanted to get it from JAMF. We try to create a business rule, or
In this
we can
example,
write.
what you do? Like you
Yeah.
written a business tool to trigger the this one, or what? What is the requirement of JAMF here? You are getting the data,
Uh,
then
to get the device details,
how when you
list
are
of
getting
all the devices.
when you are
Sorry,
getting the data,
when
when you are getting the data. So
I'm
you
getting.
have the
Yeah.
endpoint. You
Yeah.
configured get and okay, you have a setup created. When you trigger that
Okay.
execution, at what point you get the data and do something. Okay, okay, let's finish it. So, okay, you finished it and then you triggered it from a business rule.
Yeah.
So, what is the use of business rule? What is the definition of business rule?
Business rule. If you want to perform any of the database operations like create,
No,
read,
I'm not
update, and
asking
delete.
about business rule definition. I am asking about this particular business rule which you created for jam of integration. What is that
Okay,
business
it's
rule?
we used for only reading the data from JAMF, like get all the devices
And when this
details.
business rule is running,
It is running after.
so type of business rule is after and condition.
Yeah.
When is the condition and what table you are writing it?
When on the we have, I think we have created a custom table for reading the data from here from JAMF,
Mhm.
and we will be getting the data only if a new device is added.
Okay, so how ServiceNow knows that a new device is added in the JAMA? Let's say tomorrow morning you add a new device to JAMA, and your
Okay.
expectation is that new device should come to ServiceNow also here, correct?
Oh yeah.
Then when you add a new device in JAMA, how ServiceNow will run the business tool here to get it? How ServiceNow business tool know it to run?
Based on the data added, sorry, device added date.
But how you know, ma? So see here. Okay. Are you running the business tool every time, every day, or how often you are running the business tool? Or the other way of thinking is like, let's say I add a device to JAMF right now. Okay.
Okay.
Will it immediately go and then sync in ServiceNow, or it will go and sync when the job runs in the ServiceNow side, the business tool what
No,
is
we
running?
haven't created a job for this. It will be immediate.
Then how ServiceNow know that JAMF is added with a device? You understood my question?
Yeah, you are telling. How does the service now knows that the new device is added?
Hmm. So see here, you have a
Based on the serial number.
okay. Let's say I am Jamaf. Okay,
Okay.
you are service now.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
now if I buy some new thing, then you need to do something there in your service now. Okay,
Okay.
I
Okay.
brought something new today. I brought it. I hold it now. How you know it
Uh,
that Jamaf got something new?
Based on the properties.
Which properties? First of
Based on
all,
the device properties like serial number.
then you are
Um.
okay. So serial number. So you are when that means you need to know the properties of JAMF. You need to read it, correct? You need to get
Yeah.
the data.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
are you getting the data every second by every second?
Yeah, it depends on the configuration.
Correct.
So if
So
we are,
what is the configuration I'm asking? So how often you are getting the data? How often you are reading the data of JAMF? That was my first question. When I said when you are reading it.
okay,
So to know about JAMF new things, you need to read the data continuously, correct?
correct.
How often? And how you schedule it, how you fix this affinity from schedule business rule.
Okay, we can create a schedule job for this and we can mention like if you want to do it for every 4 hours per day in a day.
Okay, good. So what is coalesce?
To maintain the uniqueness of the data we have imported, we use the coalesce field.
How many ways we can set the transforms mappings?
How many ways?
How many ways types? How many ways?
Transform.
How many ways we
Okay,
can map it? Transform mapping.
okay. One is like automatic one, and another one is mapping assist.
Okay. Now let's say I give you an Excel sheet of 1,000 records.
Okay,
Okay. So the 1,000 records you are loading it. Okay. So in the Excel
okay,
sheet, incident data is there. Okay. So
okay,
I ask you to load only the incidents who are having software category equal to software and category equal to hardware. I want only these two to go, and remaining categories I don't want to load. Okay, you got it.
okay.
So how you load this particular data into ServiceNow?
So this is Excel sheet, right? So I'll do filtering before I
No, no,
import
no. I
in.
don't want to filter before in Excel sheet. I want to filter in ServiceNow because see here, if you do filter in Excel sheet, then tomorrow I
Okay,
give one more Excel sheet. Now then I have a additional work to filter it and then load it. I don't want to do. I need to load whatever the Excel sheet I have been provided from the respective administrator. Then I need to filter in ServiceNow. Let them provide anything, but filtering needs to be happen in ServiceNow and then map it in ServiceNow data. The result.
okay. So first I will be importing the data into the transform map field.
Uh-huh.
Then I will use load test load 20, which is used for testing
Mm-hmm.
load 20.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, the data will be coming into the transform map. Like I'll have the source field, source table, field mapping, and the target field, target table.
Correct.
So now, from the source, I
And in
will
this example, what value you keep it for coalesce?
college. I'll use only category. Only for I'll give
Coalesce.
a category software. Yeah, college. I'll give for category.
Okay, good. Then,
Like as I told you, right, we can create multiple colors, right? So here in this case, I'll give colors only for software and the hardware.
mm, okay, then you load the data, transform the
You
data.
yeah, then I'll look yeah, transform map
Okay, good. Transform maps, integrations. Okay, how many catalogs you created?
around 200.
Okay, so let's say I have a specific job in the workflow. Okay,
Okay,
so for out of okay, I have a requirement of creating 500 catalog items. Okay, in the
okay,
500 catalog items, maybe I may encountered in a situation where for 100 catalog items, the first two approval and assignment group tasks are same. Okay, it needs to go to manager approval of the customer. Okay. If customer approves,
Okay.
and then it will create a task to local service desk.
Okay.
Okay. So these steps are common for almost 100 catalog items. Okay. Now, if
Okay.
this is your expectation, I give you this kind of expectation, how you design it. So, yeah, how you design the flows or how you plan the flows configuration. You understood the requirement?
Can you repeat it, please?
So I have maybe a requirement of creating 500 catalog items and flows.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So
And
this catalog item should be implemented with only flows.
workflows, yes.
Okay.
Okay. And in the workflow configuration, I may have maybe a specific actions. Okay. Manager approval. Once he is approved, create a task to service desk.
Okay.
Okay. These activities like approval activity, approval action activity, create task to manage service desk, they are common for almost 100 or 200. Okay, it will come. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if
Okay.
this is a situation, how you plan to do start?
Okay. Even variables will be the same for all these, right?
Yes.
First,
Yes.
I'll create a variable set
Uh-huh.
and define all the variables in that.
Okay.
Okay. And then after that, I'll create a workflow
Uh-huh.
um, with begin, start, and then I'll give the approval activities and the assignment group details, all this.
Uh-huh.
Then I will publish it and I'll save it. Then based on the requirement, like if I need for the second catalog, second workflow, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll call this as a sub workflow.
Subflow.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. Uh, can I create a custom record from workflow?
Custom record from workflow. Yes.
How?
Um, using create task.
So create task will allow you to create a custom record, means non-task based records.
Non-task based. No, we can't.
So I said custom. It's non-task based.
Yeah. Yeah. Correct. Sorry.
So how can I create it?
Custom ones.
Okay, fine.
Maybe I think we have to go to the table that we have created and then we have to create from that table.
I want to create it from workflow.
Then I think it's not possible.
It's not possible. Very good. Uh, what is approval coordinator activity in workflows?
Approval coordinator, it's like we can get the approval both from the user and the group.
Mhm. So let's say I added a approval coordinator activity. I added a user and I added a group. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
I want the approval in a way to take care is one from group needs to be approved, one from user also needs
Okay.
to be approved. Then only it should do take it as approved. Then how you configure it?
So is the user from the same group? Let us suppose like
No,
you
in the
have
approval
two group.
coordinator, I added three. Okay,
Okay.
approval user, approval user,
Okay.
approval group.
Okay.
Okay, so I want three people needs to be approved. One from group. Okay, one
Okay.
from approval user, approval user. Then only it should go to approved.
Up. Okay.
You got my question?
Yeah.
Okay, then answer please. How you configured
So
it?
okay, from the approval coordinator, we give the in the user list, we give the users' names from whom we wanted to get the approval.
Mhm.
And group, we have to select the group name
Okay, that
so that
you
the
answer you already configured it. Okay, user you configured it, group you configured it, two users you configure it. Group, you
Okay.
configure it. Now, how you set this
Okay.
particular logic so that the approvals will trigger for one user, list of users from the group. Okay, let's say the group have five people. 5 plus 1. 7 people are approvers now, correct?
Yeah.
So, it will be moving to the next activity only if three people are approved. One user, one from group,
In one group.
one
Yeah.
from group. So this is where our situation is. How you configure it to make it work. Okay, fine. So I'm done with my questions. You have any questions to me, please?
Um, no.
No. Okay, good. Fine. So the interview is completed. Okay. And
Okay, but
now it's our class. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Interview is done. Okay,
okay, okay.
so let's
Shall we selected now?
we'll see. Now, okay,
No, I don't think so.
can you see my screen, ma?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
yes. So, how you feel like what could be the output of the interview, and where are the gaps? If you find any gaps in your answerings, so you speak more first.
First thing is, I feel like I'm not confident about the scenarios.
Okay.
And second thing is, yeah, I'm giving the answers, but maybe I think I have to think more, dig more, actually.
Uh-huh. What else? That's it.
Yeah. First thing is, I'm losing confidence.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. And what do you feel like the feedback?
Feedback, I feel definitely it will be rejected.
Okay. Okay, everyone, students, you also watched the video completely, right? Sorry, you also attended the entire session, right? So, no need to comment, but what are the things you feel it? Don't apply to a person. Just give in a overall, please. What do you feel? How the interview went on? Anyone want to speak apart from the interviewer X? Anyone want to comment how the interview was?
Yeah, interview was fantastic. She must would be selected for the position.
Uh-huh. On what basis?
Yeah, it was really engaging. Like she was digging into the concept. At least she was trying to dig into that. So that's what.
Okay, so I'm covering my observation here. Okay, the feedback is definitely negative, right? Why I felt this one is because the understanding is good. The interview was started very nice. See, when you started it, it was I can see there is a lot of confidence in your voice. Okay, and you started the self introduction in the same pattern. Okay, but once you started attending the interview questions, okay, and once you fail the first question, at least first this one you failed it. Okay, I asked you to do a client script to get the manager and business manager and then set it to list field, correct? There you didn't able to answer it. So from here your confidence dragged it down, your voice become low, and I seen the space between the sentences. Before that I didn't see the space between the sentences. The flow was good. Okay, from here the
Okay.
spaces are started, and also the confidence is little dragged. Okay, on
Okay.
submit you said good for action name. Okay, and the other scenario also, but something you didn't tell. Client script cannot be run in background script. You written good. UA policy well. UA action well. UA action with the client script versus client script, that's not up to the mark. Okay, you explained it with
Okay.
a scenario. That too, I asked scenario, then you answered it. But it didn't come in a flow. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I dragged it and then you given it, but it didn't come up openly. Okay.
Yeah. You are digging it, then I started
Yes, yes,
giving with an
yes.
example. Yeah.
Then it should come from you, like it should come in the first instant itself with more confident. Okay, that's what the expectation. Script include,
Okay.
yes, but the practice in script include, I feel you didn't practice much. You answered it, add param, sys param, okay, get XML. That too later. In the first instance, you didn't give it. Okay. After
Yeah.
asking
Yeah.
4 or 5 questions, then you came with this one. Okay. Initially, you dragged it. Okay. Problems,
Okay.
number of incidents, yes, it's good. But I found in the first time when you said the query, you said you use enquered query, then you said add query. First time
Yeah.
also.
Immediately. Yeah.
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 And then second time also you repeated the same thing and then I asked it. Then you said no need. Okay, that is correct, but first time impression lost here. Okay, good.
Okay.
Item one, you mentioned item you implemented, but item connectivity events, how both systems, see here, you have a server, you have a service now. Server is keep
Yeah.
on running. So who will monitor the server and then report to ServiceNow? What gatekeeper should be there, correct?
Yeah.
Who,
Oh, yeah.
who is the gatekeeper here? A discovery.
Okay.
A
Okay.
discovery, we need to enable it either from ServiceNow discovery or a third party discovery. Okay.
Okay.
Then the
Yeah.
discovery will keep on monitor this other source, and then if something fluctuations happen, you set the discovery rules there. Okay. Let's say the server reached to 95%. Then if it is
Yeah.
reaches to 95%, then give an alert to ServiceNow. And in ServiceNow, you apply a filter. Okay, you received an alert, and it have server memory 95%. Then convert that into a major incident or a problem,
Yeah.
or maybe incident with high priority. Okay, these and all your low-level configurations. But who is a gatekeeper here? Who is a watchman here? That is missed. Correct? And then
Yeah.
I asked, okay, what is discovery? Then you got to know, okay, there should be some discovery here. Okay, okay, good.
Yeah.
Then integration of JAMF, get, I asked REST. Okay, it was
Okay.
it was a slow answer. You started with a slow answer. Okay, then I asked JAMF. JAMF is a deployment tool first. We need to understand the other tool. When you are referring some integration, you should have a basic or a moderate skills or an idea about the second tool.
Okay.
Okay, then only you can succeed in the integration. If I don't know about the other tool, you don't even do the integration. You don't even can't start the integration. Correct?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
Correct.
you didn't define JAMF well. You said JAMF is a kind of some tool, but it's a deployment tool and to deploy these applications on Mac platform.
Okay.
Okay, means Mac means Apple devices, right? Mac devices.
Yeah. Mac.
Uh,
Yeah.
there it there one flaw is there, and then integration side you said REST you do it. Get method is correct. You set up a REST message. So now you confused there like you set up the REST message there. Okay, the REST message. If you
Yeah.
trigger the REST message, you get the data from JAMF. That part you are clear. But how you initiate this REST message? You are telling business rule, business rule, business rule. So business rule is completely wrong answer. Why?
Okay.
Because business rule will run, something happens in the ServiceNow side. Correct?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's say one I create an incident, then business rule I will set up a business rule. Okay. Then insert I will say update I will say something and then maybe I will keep a condition. Then I will write a script. Okay. To initiate the REST message. So I this there is no situation where this business rule will trigger at all. Then you don't get the jam of data. Correct? So
Yeah.
you need to schedule job it. You need to schedule a job, maybe 1 hour or once in a day. Then initiate the REST message, REST method, and then get the data, read the payload, and write a script to fetch the data into ServiceNow. That's what the integration is all about.
Okay.
And that is the reason I asked one questions. Okay, I just added one device to JAMF right now. Will it immediately go to service now? The answer is no.
Mm,
Why? Because until the second time, next time the scheduled job runs, then only it will get the data, and then payload will be reached to service now, and then the script will read the data and then fetch it.
okay.
Is that clear now?
Yeah. Can you repeat it once again?
Okay, I will say schedule job now. Okay, the
Okay.
schedule job will read your REST message, REST method.
Okay.
So it will trigger the REST method. In the schedule job, you write a script to write trigger the REST method.
Okay.
Okay, once you hit that method, then you get the data from JAMF.
Okay.
Okay, now how often you set up the time of schedule job? Per a day, per an hour, per a week. It depends on your
Okay.
requirement. Okay, let's say
Yeah.
day, let's say you set it for per a week. Okay, now
Okay.
Monday I added a device to JAMF. Will it go to service now? The job is running on Sunday. Okay, schedule job is running on Sunday. Okay, so now I added a device to JAMF on Monday. Will it go to service now?
No.
On Tuesday I added one more. It will go to service now?
No. This all will be in queue and we'll get only
No
on
queue,
Sunday.
nothing. No queue, nothing. It will be there in JAMF. Okay.
Yeah.
And when
Yeah.
next time schedule job runs, then that time the data will be getting from JAMF to ServiceNow as a payload. Then the script will convert that into records. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I said. Okay. That's what the question was raised. Like if I add any record now, immediately will it go to ServiceNow? You said yes. Then where I said when you configure, when is the point? When is the time how when the ServiceNow takes the data? That is missing in your answers. And there you got so
Okay.
much of confusion. Okay, good.
Okay.
In transform map, you said Coalesce is correct. Transform map is also correct, but the scenario which I asked, like category, subcategory, you said you will set it in Coalesce, which is completely wrong. We need to set it using transform scripts.
Okay.
Coalesce, you may, why I also asked, okay, in this example, what value you set it for Coalesce? The number field you use it. Coalesce is to identify the uniqueness.
Uniqueness. Yeah.
Okay. Category filtration, you write it in a script. Okay, maybe
Okay.
on start or on before you set it. Source dot category equal to software and source dot category equal to hardware. Ignore equal to true. No, no.
True.
Reverse way you do it.
Mm,
Reverse ignore equal to false you do it. Okay.
okay.
So if remaining things ignore equal to true will do, so it will ignore those records. Ignore equal to true, error equal to true. Those two are there. We should not use error. We use ignore.
Yeah.
Okay. Workflows, yes. Can we create a record in a custom table from workflow? You said answer no. Answer is yes.
Yeah.
Run script. We
Okay.
see in the scenario. Okay. Catalogs, you said fine. Subflow answer is good. You understood the question. You answered the question in a good time. Okay, it could be little better
Okay.
also, little faster also, but you did it good. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
this is the overall. Now, yeah, this is what the interview. Still, I asked less questions only and default questions only. Okay, maybe I didn't go
Okay.
little deeper. Okay, so now
Okay.
is my feedback is justified?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it is not like pointing you, but it is to know how you are. That's it. Okay, don't see this
No,
one
that
and yeah. Okay, it is
that is why I asked for mock interview so that I will know and I can try to improve.
correct.
If I don't take any interviews, right, then I feel like yeah, I'm perfect.
Yeah, yeah, correct. So even if you give more interviews also, like now if you start giving interviews, now each interview will teach you something. The same kind of conclude. Like let's say you completed one interview, even if it is succeeded as failure, you revise every question, the time situation, and then your mind will rethink about it. Okay, so these are the places I made committed. Okay, here I got stuck. Okay, maybe this is not correct. I may need to improve. So you keep on review it, you keep on learn more and more, and you become very stronger. Just a
Yeah.
start. Okay, take the inputs, and your started was good, ma. Okay, you started more very confident, and your voice was so bold also. Okay, no gaps in the
Okay.
voice, and it was more clear. The more you are giving N's here means no answer, means wrong answers, then your confidence is getting decreased and gaps are coming in the voice. Word to word voice gaps are coming.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you observed it. Maybe I observed it in a flow. Maybe you didn't
Maybe I
observe.
think I'm nagging actually.
Yeah, you see the video, okay, and keep all these points. Then you see is my feedback and observations are correct, or you maybe you just maybe I may be wrong also. Okay, it's a 1 hour lengthy one. Just focus it more
Okay.
and note every point. Okay, that every point noting is very important.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Others, any questions on this? Maybe you have any personal questions, experiences on your interviews. Hope you are all attending the interviews recent nowadays. Anyone got any job maybe? Who are attend who if you get a job, why you joined in this class? First of all, that is also true. No? Okay. Anyone wants to speak anything?
Sir, I wanted to know the first question answer.
Nothing, ma. It's see here. It is very simple scenario. Okay. Only it will come with a practice. Okay. Let's say where cost equal to G form. Okay. Get
Okay.
reference
Reference.
of. Okay. Maybe the field name is customer. U underscore customer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then where A equal to. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
cust dot u tech manager. So this is a field from user table, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus
Customer U underscore general. Okay.
okay. Now G form set value of list collector list field. Okay. Let's say managers
Okay.
equal to A.
Okay. Okay.
Is that the scenario?
Yeah. Correct.
That's it.
Yeah. Got it.
So it's simple. Like your mind needs to be presented. That's it. That time how it is reacting. That's why I said, okay, you need to immediately react and then you need to get this syntax. It is very simple. Now you say very simple, but that time you went to get value, then I need to correct it. I given a clue there. Okay, then you said get reference. You got it, but you get the get reference correctly, but you forgot dot work. Okay,
Yeah.
and you also with that forget you didn't even think about how to set a value of list field. That
Yeah.
was your mindset that time, correct?
Yeah.
I'm reading minds now. Okay, good. Started reading minds, but I can sense it. Okay, your mind got stuck there. So you were thinking here, but you didn't reach to this point, and you didn't reach to this
Mm.
point, and you didn't attempt at this point also in your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
And I have one more question actually.
Yes, ma'am.
This was asked in an interview question.
Uh-huh.
Suppose you have two users
Uh-huh.
who has multiple roles, not like 10, 20.
Uh-huh.
There are like 100 to 200 roles
Uh-huh.
for each user.
Uh-huh.
And you wanted to know the different roles in for both the users. How do you do that?
What are the different roles? Are
Roles,
uh,
different
I
roles
have
in
I have
both the
50 roles.
users.
You have 70 roles. Okay.
Yeah,
Then I want to know the list of roles which are different between you and me.
yeah.
Then, then where the user and roles will store sys underscore user underscore has
This,
role table, right?
yeah, yeah.
You need to go to that table and get all the records whose user is this one or that one. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So you got now you get it 120 rows, correct? 50 plus 70.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you need to keep a loop to count the number.
Okay.
If you are getting the count for a group is 1, then it is specific to one user. Sorry, if you are getting the count 2 or more, then 2 only because not more. Okay. If you get 2 means it is a common for both. Both are having it. If you are getting 1, then it is available for at one user only. It is not there for other user. Correct?
So,
Whatever you have the one, they are the different roles which is there for other
so
user.
are we storing this in an array?
You need to build a logic, man. No need to store it in an array, but how you write a code, display this. Okay, no need to write an array. Maybe you need to say maybe glide aggregate you can take or write in a normal script only. But you need to design the script. It is not straightforward. I need to sit and then write it. But this is the logic. Maybe I can imagine. The logic is correct, na?
Okay. I'm not sure this was the question asked to me.
No, the logic is correct, na? So see here. If you get two, count two. So one group is presented two times, then it is there for two people, correct?
Yeah,
If
correct.
it is presented in one
But
time,
I
yeah.
but I wanted to know the roles,
You,
different roles.
you can print the role name, no? If it is one, then print the name. From
Okay.
background script, you can print the name of role, right? If it is one, then print
Yeah.
the role. If it is two, then don't print the role. But getting the number one or two, you need to make some logic here. That's it. How many times?
Okay.
Good. Okay. Okay, ma. So
Okay.
anything else? Shall I disconnect?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So God bless you. Okay. Please prepare well. And everyone who joined, prepare well. I think strong basics are needed. Practice is also needed. Attending more interviews also needed.
Okay.
Okay, ma. Yeah. Any question, please?
Someone raised their
Yeah.
hand.
Someone raised the hand. Please raise the question, sir. Question. I, any question?
Hello, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was going to ask what materials can we use to study for ITOM?
So how you learned the item, ma? You want to share any materials or YouTube links to him, please?
No, I have actually live environment.
Okay, you have a live
Okay.
environment. You set up it or it's a how it?
It's actually already set up. As I told you, right, I have even worked on ITOM monitoring tools.
Okay,
So as part of monitoring, setup is already done. So event alerting filtration has to be done from my end.
okay. So
Okay.
okay, and I think we have few videos from YouTube related to item. I can search and send it in a group. Will it help you?
If you want
Okay.
event management, even I can share. Yeah, I do have a video for
Yeah,
this.
ma. Please share it, ma, in the group.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks for the question. Okay, so hope hope all good. Okay, all the best for your interviews and jobs. Okay, be strong. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.